I saw something very intriguing. Maybe I caught up later and it's going on for a while. It's the artist, Mr. Easy. Listen to his interview and you listen to what Dangote said about him. He lost 18 million naira in the oil business. When I tell people the oil business is very volatile, some people are reaching down to me, telling me they want to go in. I can't advise, I don't do it, I'm clueless on it. I do not encourage you to go into it except you're playing. Most of the people that are playing in it, a lot of them are playing funny deals. He has a lot of underhandedness. Look at what's going on with Dangote. There's a lot of money in it, but I don't think I have strength to go into it. I'm sure Dangote will be regretting after putting so much money, 200 and something billion dollars. And look at all he's going with. If he's not an NPC today, he's battling with Pengasson today. There's a lot of money in it, but that's not the kind of money I want. I want peace of mind. But what I'm trying to show you is that look at this young man's interview. And he lost 18 million naira in oil business, and he was just 19 years old. Don't be a naysayer and those that doubt he's lying. Forget that part, whether he's lying or not. Pick the story and learn from it. All right. So we'll come back after that. Just listen to it. Thank you.
I started this business and I took money from my uncle. He was a doctor. I took money from him and his wife in Nigeria. The business failed. So now the business has failed. I was probably 19, 20, and I took the money to go buy diesel so that I can supply to
You told them what the business was?
Yeah, I told them and I said, MTN is going to pay us, bro. I'm a salesman.
MTN.
I can sell anything.
With actual established companies.
So everything was legit. A lot of people invest money. My boy OC, his dad, this guy gave a 19-year-old and a 20-year-old 19 million naira. Right now, 19 million naira is like 19,000 pounds. But then it was more. It was probably worth 40K.
Yeah.
This guy gave us money he has saved his entire career. MTN says, if you supply, we'll pay you. We go to the port in Apapa.
I don't know of any musician who is an entrepreneur, very calm, low-headed like you. So we thank God for your choosing. You are a part-time singer, but you are an entrepreneur. In fact, when I was with you guys yesterday, we did not talk about music. We always, we were just talking about business. I never knew that you had business in 18 countries in Africa, but I must really congratulate you for being from
the tank farm, because you're not buying volume. So you need to be buying like 10, 20. But there are guys who have the allocation to buy bulk. So you will pay them, they'll add 1 naira per liter or 50 kobo per liter. It's 33,000 liters for a truck. And then they'll add their cut on it and they'll get it for you. We give this guy this money. But then they had done deregulation of fuel. So they had removed subsidy. So the prices crashed. So our money was stuck for like probably 3 months. We can't supply MTN again. By the time they're giving us diesel, we don't have the MTN deal. So now we have to sell that diesel for less the price, lose the money. We go to OC's dad and we say,
all right, what's the point? What caught my attention on this is that for someone like Dangote to make such a recommendation about that young man, I'll put it to you that forget about the hype you're seeing about musicians buying Range Rover, buying a Lamborghini, buying, Ferrari and all those things. I've never heard that about him. By the way, I want you to go and read. There's a book called Millionaire Next Door, all right, by Steve Danko, all right? Millionaire Next Door. Go and look for that. That is how you know people that are really rich. If you want to be rich in a conservative way and very successful, go read that book. It tells you who the real millionaires are. And the story of this young artist, Mr. Eazi, has told me a lot about that guy. And when I typed, I saw something about 10 years ago when he came out with his big song. And he said he was using Uber to do something. I was like asking myself that, why should this young man be using Uber? He's a big artist. But now I understand why. He's not a show-off. Dangote himself said that he has business in over 18 countries. No artist, I repeat it, whether you're inheriting from your father, whether you're charging $1 million per show, it's tomorrow that we're going to. Those are the kind of people you should model, not the people that are overshowing. Those that are showing, fine. It's a show business. That's what it's called. Okay? But this young man has understood it. And I checked. I found out that he just bought a South African basketball team. They are called the Cape Town Tigers. I'm like, wow, this young man, there must be a massive mentor, somebody encouraging him, feeding him the right food. But it's not just that. There are some rich people whose kids are not even clueless. When you could meet a mentor, but you already have it in you, so it becomes a massive spark. There has a company called Power Pay or something like that. They are into future payments, Shub, something that does ticketing. He has Pasa, a remittance company. So many of them. And I'm like, wow, this young man, watch out for him. Okay? Watch out for him because life is transitional. Okay? The Abiolas have gone, the Dangote came, the Maeve, the Ribes have gone, the Otedolas came. The Otedolas will go. So who are the new people? That guy is a predicator. It has shown that they are going to be the next. So look at it. But the essence of what I'm saying is that you can see that the guy didn't use all his money. So I'm not against loan. Okay? Take the right loan. I've learned my lessons. I still work with loan. I still invest. I don't think he used all his money to do most of his projects he's doing. In fact, there's a company he said he just sold to an American company, one of his companies, PowerPay, and they sold it to an American company that they paid him some money. Okay? So most of you asking me for loans, how are you going to get loan? Do you want to take loan? Be careful about it, okay? Mine killed me, 800 million. But however, my main loan was just 420 inside, okay? The rest was interest. The rest was interest that I was promising them, okay? It was about just 420. That was the main loan that someone gave me. The rest was interest. Someone gives you 1 million naira, you're giving him 50,000 every day. And when I look for like 1 year, that $1 million become 1.6. So can you replicate that to who gave me 10 million, to who gave me 20 million, to who gave me 5 billion, multiple? So those were the issues. But I'm going to share it out, the journey of how I paid. Another thing that intrigued me was like, part of when I was paying back, I sold some property. Can you imagine a collective of properties I had 4 plots in somewhere at Bijoji area, I had at Ikate, I had at Aja, and the collection of my properties, then when I purchased them was about cumulative 12 million. Can you believe when I sold those properties? It was almost 190 million. So imagine if I had just taken that money and put in certain properties in key areas. I would have been something else. But it's okay, that's a story for another day. Anyway, I just wanted to share. Take calculated risk, take chances, and don't stop making a move. That's just what I'm just trying to share in this. And I use the story of this young man, this artist, and I told you, watch out for the young man in the future. That guy is going far, all right? Take care. Have a beautiful day. My name is Samuel. Welcome to Knowing with Sam. Those of you that have been asking questions, I've dropped my email. You can ask questions there. Have a beautiful day. Keep believing. Don't give up, all right? If you're owing, work out a payment plan. That's what I'm saying. Do not run. 2 things will happen. Either you go back to the business that was bringing you income, or you go and get a job. For those of you that owe small money, you go and get a job and start paying small money. It takes too long. Do not run away. It is a spiritually wrong move to borrow money and not pay back. And say after all Nigeria owes, after all the country is owing, after all Dangote is owing. If Dangote was not paying back the loans he was taking many years ago for his business, he wouldn't be able to grow to this period. I'm saying it now. If you cannot pay back 50,000 naira, how are you going to get to a level that you can be trusted with 50 million naira? That's the point I'm making. Pay back that 100,000 so that you can be able to pay back 100 million. Many of you, come on, OPay. Come on, and those little super loan apps. You cannot even pay back. How are you going to be blessed? You're taking a course upon your life. So I'm advising you, the young guys here, loan is a tool for growth. Loan is not a tool for flex. I repeat it again. Loan is a tool for growth. Then if you're one of those who owing big money, 20, 100, 200 million, you have to sit down and look for it. You might have to liquidate the business, sell some of the assets, pay back, go and get a high-paying job or go back to your other business. But you must look for a way to sort it out, okay? All right, welcome. Thank you once again.